Hi, I'm Paul Darley, and thanks for tuning into our September issue of Inside Darley. I'm actually reporting to you here today from my office, in as much as our media room is being rebuilt with some other enhancements being made to our headquarters here in our plant in Itasca, Illinois. But I'll tell you, the FAMA, that's the Fire Apparatus Manufacturers Association, reported second quarter numbers. They're up about 3% over 2017 in terms of new fire truck orders being placed. And looking back at the second quarter now for the last 3 years, we're seeing a dip each year in the second quarter. So seems to be a bit of a trend where that's a slower quarter than most. But overall, and the export market was down, the Canada market was down. But overall, you know, it's good to see the market bouncing back. And if you're a member of FAMA or FEMSA, we'll look forward to seeing you down at our annual meeting in Austin, Texas, September 25th through the 28th. James Long from our company is head of the program, putting that program together for FEMSA, and he did a great, awesome job, including Gary Breeze, who's a member of our board of directors, will be speaking at that as well. You know, overall, the United States, the fires have been down, as you can see on this chart here. But structural fires, car fires, and even wildfires have been down. However, the size of the wildfires that we're having right now are just enormous. And our first attachment here is an article put out by U.S. News and World Report that they just published in August that was titled, "Wildfires are getting worse and more costly every year." And some of the stats it talks to is, you know, $2.5 billion were spent just by the federal fire services fighting fires in 2017. That's up over 12 times what it was in 1985. Over 5 million acres burned last year in the United States. And while it's less than 100 years ago, which is hard to believe, the cost of those is so much more expensive. In fact, there were over $300 billion worth of damage caused in the United States last year. And historically, we've talked about the fire season running from July to October. It is now literally around the clock all year. There is no fire season any longer. If you're in a fire-prone area for wildfires, it can happen at any time. You know, and all of these customers, the U.S. Forest Service, the Bureau of Land Management, CAL FIRE, Office of Emergency Services of California, they're all really great customers for us. And they also very closely track, if you want to get some of this information, the National Interagency Fire Center in Boise, Idaho, or NIFC, has a great website, nifc.gov. We've provided the address for you here. I'd encourage you to go to that. It's also got some other links that you can check out. And for those customers, we just designed a brand new product. It's our digital control panel, which allows our wildfire customers to both operate the pump from inside the cab as well as back at the pump panel. So this high-tech control panel is available on our Kubota line of diesel-powered pumps, and it's really been received great in our industry. Speaking of high technology, FRI had the Fire Rescue International Conference was held in Dallas in the month of October. It was an okay show, but one of the best things that happened there was 14 startup companies were in an innovation corral that Darley helped to organize, and we're part of the IAFC's Technology Council. And there, Kevin Sofin ran fire podcasts with on firefighter tracking. In fact, you can go to the link below and check out the most recent one. For 15 years, you know, the fire service has been using tag systems for making sure that we have location of firefighters. But there's some new technology coming out. A new 3AM company called 3AM has just introduced some new technology. And a gentleman out of Ireland, Martin Traynor, who's a firefighter, I met him last year in Dublin, in Ireland, has come out with kind of a puck concept. And actually, our last attachment is an article on his product, which was in the August issue of Fire Apparatus magazine. Lastly, if you're in the defense industry, or if you're in the Midwest, or if you're even looking to sell to the Department of Defense, you got to come out to the National Defense Industry Association Great Lakes annual meeting, which is going to be held in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin on October 16th. There's a golf outing and great networking opportunities, but we also have U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin is going to be speaking. And then we have Major General Donald Dunbar, and he is the Wisconsin Adjunct General who commands the Wisconsin National Guard. He's also heavily involved in Homeland Security. So we provided a link for you here as well. It's open to non-NDIA members, so hopefully if you're in the area and want to get away to beautiful Lake Geneva, you'll come and join us. So thanks for tuning into this issue of Inside Darley. If there's anything we can be doing to support you, we hope you'll reach out to us.